All right, boys, what is going on? Welcome to the first ever Thursday live chat. If you're in the Discord, you know why I did not stream last night, and I am now streaming tonight because I fucked up bad last night. I fucked up bad. I'm almost down as bad as Sean Strickland, to be honest. I felt like a broken man, a weak man. Like Sean Strickland likes to say. It's crazy to me, and I want to talk about the reaction to the press conference video, which is hilarious to me how hard the Sean Strickland dick riders are, because everything I said in that video was straight up facts. There's even people who were like big supporters of the channel, which I have no problem with people having a difference of opinion, saying, Joey, you're wrong on this. I will literally die on the hill of my last video. I will die on that hill. That was the most embarrassing performance I've ever seen. Dude was glazing another man. And I don't even use that term, but I know that's the hip term to use now. Dude was glazing another man because he was so scared of him. Scared of him. But anyway, we're on the verge of 16,000 subs. My Francis Ngannou video is doing crazy well still. Sean Strickland is bending over for Dricus Du Plessis. I have a video I just recorded, and I'm doing a weekly live chat the day after I'm supposed to do a weekly live chat. So, anyhow, let me fix my window. I started up my stream real quick because I fucked up last night. I'll explain to you boys how I fucked up last night. So typically, I don't remember the last time I've gotten in bed before midnight. Okay, I typically, no matter what, I don't get in bed before midnight ever. Even, there was times like 2-3 years ago where I was going to work at 4 a.m. I would go to bed at like 2:30 a.m. Anyway, the point I'm getting to is last night I finished up my video. I usually don't like to stream right after I release a video because then it takes away from the video and fucks it up in the algorithm and everything like that. So last night I released my video maybe, I want to say 10:30 or so. And I was fucking around on my computer. I was looking at my potential new monitor I want to get, and I was looking at different reviews, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get in bed early tonight because once I get in bed, it still takes me hours to go to sleep. So I'm going to go get in bed. I go get in bed, and I'm just doing whatever, looking at my phone, whatever, laying there. And I see that it's Wednesday. I never really put that much thought into it, but my brain automatically thought it was already past midnight. So I assumed Wednesday was technically today already. Then I'm still up. I'm still laying there. I'm tossing and turning, just thinking about everything I could ever think about. And it fucking hits me at 2 a.m. Wait a fucking second. It's Thursday now. I fucked up. I should have been streaming last night. So that's how I missed the first ever Wednesday live stream ever. So I just fucked up. I really want to get on a schedule, but you guys have me on here so often that my head's spinning. I've been backlogged with content. I've had a lot of shit to do outside of the channel. And I've been losing track of time. I forgot today was the press conference. I got here last second for the press conference. If you want to see my reaction live to that, it's a member stream. And yeah, so now we can talk about whatever you guys want. UFC 297 is only 2 days away now. Hopefully I don't forget about the fight card. We can talk about my most recent video, the reaction to the press conference, which got so much hate. So much hate because I call it like I see it. I will never, ever, 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 ever hate it or love it. I will never, ever be bullied into having a certain opinion. And that was so embarrassing. That shit was so fucking embarrassing. I never seen some shit that embarrassing in my entire life. And I'm fucking done. I'm done. I just seen the craziest shit on Twitter. And the only reason I seen it is because Du Plessis responded to it. I just seen the craziest shit. Shield your eyes. Shield your eyes, children. I'm done. Is there a way to blur this on? All right, I blurred it. All right, I put the spoiler alert on Discord. Go check out Discord. That shit is wild. Dricus was literally embarrassed for Sean Strickland. I'm telling you right now, Dricus was embarrassed for him. Embarrassed for him. I was embarrassed for him. I don't know how that's not one of the biggest stories in MMA. Strickland goes out there, nonstop talks shit to other people. That's what he's known for. Dricus shut his fucking mouth so quick, we never even saw it coming. That's a legit screenshot. I took that screenshot myself. Look who responded. Dricus actually responded to that. You know why that is, right? You know why that is, right? I wish I knew. I gave you the blur. I don't even know what I was saying now because I'm so disgusted by this image. How do I cover it back up in Discord? Yeah, I gave you guys the warning. All right, let me read some of the chat. Strickland is probably gay. Nothing wrong with that, but why hide it? I'm thinking the same thing, dude. And mad people are giving me shit for it. But listen, I will always give my opinion no matter what. We're not always going to agree. I mean, could you imagine if we always agreed? Sup, Joey? I know you mentioned before the Izzy fights the winner of Sean versus DDP at 300, but I think Hamzat could also fight the winner. It could very well be that. Joe, bro, what are your thoughts on Dana being ordered up? That's what I want to say. I'm done. Yeah. Somehow I feel like Strickland will lose dominantly now. I remember McGregor Poirier when McGregor was rimming Dustin and he got his ass kicked. Dude, I think Strickland's going to get destroyed. I think he's already demoralized. Any chance you just take the most popular, politically correct side of any given topic and situation? Listen to me, oil me up. I know you're not going to believe me. The only real opinions, perspective that I get is pretty much from my chat, from my comments, and from Twitter. Most of the time, I react to things before I even see others' reactions. And somehow, people say, politically correct? What does that even mean? So, let me get this straight. If I'm not mistaken, I don't pay attention to politics. I don't believe in injecting politics into every situation. I don't fucking read the news. I don't watch the fucking news. I pay attention to MMA. I live my fucking life and I live it just how I please to live it, okay? And act how I believe a person should act. But let me get this straight. I'm assuming politically correct. You mean I say you shouldn't use a public platform to shit on people in a minority. Okay, if that's politically correct, so be it. If I think you shouldn't give a fuck what other adults do in their free time, then so be it. That's me. If that's what you're saying, I don't pay attention to anyone's opinion. I don't give a fuck what the popular opinion is. I don't give a fuck what the minority opinion is. I give my honest, unfiltered opinion, and I'm not going to be swayed one way or another. Listen, the appeal of my channel is genuinely telling you what I believe. I'm telling you right now, whether you want to believe it or not, a lot of people out there gauge what the popular opinion is and then regurgitate it to grow their followings, to get attention, to be liked. I'm not here to be liked. The way I treat this channel, this is going to sound like a really weird comparison. Obviously, I want to make money off this channel. Obviously, I want to monetize this channel. Obviously, the future growth and revenue growth with that growth is something that is important, okay? That is something that's important. But with all that being said, I don't need the money from this channel. The money does not run me. Money is not my number one priority. I am not to be bought. I am not to be sold. And I'm not making money my number one priority. My number one priority is to be authentic, give you my honest opinion, and say things that other people aren't willing to ever say. So I'll be the one to say them. So that's just who I am. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I could go into a room of 1,000 people. Every single one of those motherfuckers could want to rip my head off, and I'd gladly walk in there and debate every single one of them. I had to click on that shit? Yeah. Hide that pic from Connor. Yeah, Connor's going to be having that in his Twitter likes. Joe, you're big hating on Strickland, but it's all good. Dude, I saw your comment. That's just a joke. It's just not it. You know, I don't like Strickland because he's a massive hypocrite and he's a bully. So to say I'm big hating on him, it's not like I'm making up fake stories. I'm just covering it honestly. I mean, think about what pussy shit that is. Think about what pussy shit that is. Imagine Ian Machado Gary went into a press conference and against Colby and was like, yes, sir. Leave Colby alone. Leave him alone. Give him a round of applause. I would make a video right then and there and say Ian Machado Gary's a pussy. A pussy. Because that's pussy shit to let another man dictate what you're going to say. I can't believe it. I'm embarrassed for Strickland. Strickland would whoop my ass, and there's no way he would get me to talk the way he wanted me to talk. He would beat my fucking ass, but guess what? I'd say what I wanted. So I just think it's embarrassing, man. You're fighting the man in the main event. You're known for your shit talk, and you're literally deep throating the man. If the tip of Dricus's dick was sharp, Sean Strickland would have a hole in the back of his fucking throat. So I don't know what to tell you. If you think it's just somehow I'm conjuring up a narrative because of a dislike, that's just simply not true. That's just simply not true. You just don't like Sean. That was one of the best press conferences I've ever seen. I don't even have nothing to say about that. Is there anyone at PFL you think can beat Cyborg? I think Kayla Harrison could. I think being gay is okay. I don't give a fuck who you F. Yeah. Joey, thoughts on Ailin Perez? Would you smash? No. The face-off was worse. Sean was too scared to even look at DDP. He was scared. He was a scared dog giving away to the bigger dog. Yeah, he was submissive, but he always does that, so I don't really care that much. So money is your number one priority? No, not at all. Not at all. Dude, I have plenty of money. You think I make a lot of money from this channel? I don't know what the exact numbers are, but in little under 3 years from running this channel, from all the money I've spent on equipment and like subscription services and all this different shit, I may have just now broke even. Maybe I made some profit by now, but money isn't my priority, dude. I'm not bought. I'm not sold. You couldn't pay me enough to be dishonest to you guys. What is the picture in the Discord? I can't say. So, one of the most successful commentary channels is Penguin Zero. I've seen that before. Said the reasons he's able to create content daily for the past 10 years because he never viewed it as a job. Do you feel the same? Exactly. I feel like it's a lot of work, but the way I look at it is, I look at it as an MMA related diary. That's what I look at it as. Joey, you literally proved my point. Okay, you're just wrong, dude. You're just wrong. You think I'm proving my point. Just go talk about how handsome he is on your channel. Why don't you do that, MMA Joseph? Go in live after Daddy Guru. Joey knows his play. I didn't even know he was live. I don't fucking watch his channel. Have you seen Dana's leaked messages about Jones? Yes. I generally don't understand how anyone could disagree with you on this. Sean was literally holding back and glazing Dricus. I mean, that's exactly true. It's because they're biased for Sean Strickland. To be fair, Strickland, I already said that. I agree. Strickland press conferences are overrated. They're not as funny as people say. Yeah, and that's another thing. I thought I made it very clear in the video. I don't necessarily care about the entertainment value of the press conference, but I just think it's funny. Strickland's known for that. And it was an absolute fucking dud, and people were pretending it's not. I think Sean is defending the PMF title, and DDP is taking the real belt. That is true. Best matchup for Umar? What do you mean by best matchup? Like, what I want, ideally, I want Umar versus Corey Sandhagen. Constantly attack Adesanya, myself included, for saying he's going to slaughter someone that goes to decision. Strickland gets praised for the same behavior. He literally just... Exactly, and I've said the same thing. I agree with you 100%. Strickland is one of the most mentally broken fighters I've ever seen. Dude actually apologized to Dricus. I begged for his forgiveness. Habib, I'm going to drown you in the deepest waters. Usman, I broke your face. Strickland, you're gay. You're a cop. Yeah. Sean got humbled. Maybe it's an act, his opponent off guard. Yeah, I don't know. They say it was only 15 minutes. What was 15 minutes? Joey, why do you insult your viewers in disagreement? What did I insult? Who did I insult? Look, dude, I don't take anything personally. I don't take anything personally. So if it comes off as I'm insulting, I don't mean to insult anyone. I'm just, having a spirited debate. All right. I don't mean it. I don't mean any harm by it. I'm not a pussy. I didn't realize everyone in the chat's Sean Strickland. I've seen an Instagram post saying Jim Miller's a surefire Hall of Famer. What's your opinion personally? Dude, I don't give a fuck. It's some dumbass fucking hallway at the UFC fucking PI. I'm kind of on the fence about Strickland pick right now. I always thought you were dragging his head in this, but the presser was eye-opening. Thank you, Hap, for finally backing me up. I daw a man in Strickland that learned his lesson and realized he was wrong. He decided to rise up and give DDP the respect he deserves. That was big of him. That's not what he did. He was outgunned. He was outmanned. He was the weaker man, and he lost. He had nothing. He was being held at gunpoint, dude. Otherwise, if he acted up, Dricus was going to make him cry. If he acted up, Dricus was going to make him cry. So he had no option. He was like Wonder Boy being forced to fight Shavkat. He had no option but to show respect. And it's pussy shit. And I hope everyone goes after him for it now. Because he bullies people's wives. He talks about dead people. He talks about people who are talking about taking their lives and laughing at him for being weak. I just think he deserves to be called out for that. Sandhagen versus the loser, Marab Cejudo, sign me up. I did. I took care of him. I just saw it. I was scrolling down. Give Umar the winner of Piotr Song. Rise up, bro. Literally glazed another man for 20 minutes. I was disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Listen, I'm not here to agree with everyone, okay? At the end of the day, so... What? So, okay, I don't even know. What was I saying? Yeah, dude glazed Dricus. I know this is late, but we doing Tapology pool. We're not, dude. The card was bad, and then I didn't realize everything snuck up too fast. Everything snuck up too fast. We'll do it for 298, Mario. Thank you for asking. Hey, Joey, just wanted to say that I've been watching your videos since the Gaethje Holloway fight, and you're the only guy who truly feels the way I do. I'm calling third round KO by Justin. Love your vids. Thank you, D Carrier, man. I appreciate the support, genuinely. I genuinely do. I'm glad that I could voice your expressions. And I made that video before. I thought people were going to agree with me. Boy, was I wrong. So... GPB10. Thank you for the $4.99. Hit a parlay today. I'm feeling generous. Thanks for doing another stream. No problem. Cole, if you keep spamming, I'm going to time you out for 30 minutes. Stop spamming bullshit. Thank you for the $4.99 GPB. Hit a parlay. I'm happy you hit a parlay. Thank you for your $4.99. I appreciate your donation. You're welcome for a secondary stream. And appreciate you. Appreciate your support, man. This is independent MMA media. I am funded by you guys. I am funded 100% by you guys. I will not be bought and sold. I will not sell my soul for ad revenue. And I'll continue to just say how I feel. Habib just posted Habib time on Twitter. Picture of Tony Ferguson. Okay. It will definitely be interesting to see how Sean talks to his next opponent after exposing his weakness. Yeah. What's crazy is, what's crazy? I need you guys to tell me if I'm crazy. I said if Strickland loses, I would love for them to book Strickland versus okay, dude said time me out. Okay. Go on. I said if Strickland loses, Strickland versus Colby should be the next fight to make, and people got all outraged about that. Is that not a great matchup to make if Strickland loses? I mean, seriously. Is that not a great matchup? How is Colby not versus Strickland if Strickland loses not a phenomenal matchup and amazing build-up? What do you guys think? Like, a bunch of people started flipping out like, well, you're a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't get it. What's wrong with that? Colby versus Strickland doesn't make sense at all. If Strickland loses, it does. They both just lost title fights. They've been talking shit to each other. It's not a main event. I mean, seriously. You guys hype up fucking WWE style matchups, fake title shots left and right, and somehow that's a bad matchup if Strickland loses the belt? I mean, why can't we make fun fights when it's not for a title fight? I don't want Colby to get a title shot. Would that be a gimmick fight? Kind of. I don't ever want to see Colby fight again. You're probably right. Colby is so small, you're smoking meth. Colby says he could beat Adesanya's. So Colby comes up, yeah. I want Colby versus Shavkat. Sean said he was going to slaughter Jarrett, Izzy, Imavov, Magomed, Pereira, etc. He's only done significant damage to a single one of those guys, and was a guy who quits from Gusta wins. Yeah. I love to see Colby and Strickland go at it. Yeah, I think that's a phenomenal matchup. It'd be very interesting, and I think Strickland beats him up, which makes it even better. So, the cringiest moment was when Sean asked him to be nice to him. Yeah. Guys, leave Drink. Here's the thing, guys. Leave Dricus alone. Leave him alone. Cheer him. Applaud him. Like, what a pussy. That's some pussy shit, if I've ever seen it. I went to an MMA Guru live stream, put MMA Joey Oliver's live stream. Okay, thanks, I guess. I don't know. Appreciate the support. No need to do that, though. DDP just exposed a bully. I know. Dude really exposed a bully. Dude really exposed a bully. Hamzat will definitely be added to 300. Who do you think he fights? I have no idea. I don't think he'll definitely be at it. You hate on Max versus Justin, but want Sean versus Colby? Dude, you don't fucking understand then. Max and Justin could have phenomenal other matchups. Max could be on the verge of a title shot if Volkanovski loses. I don't understand why you want to see Max go up a weight class and get destroyed and get his career ended when he's one of my favorite fighters to watch. I like Sean more in the Apex. Let's keep him there. Yeah, after this fight, he will. Joe, not going to lie, your latest video had such a mid-take. I mean, it was all facts. So if a mid-take is just straight up facts, I'm sorry. I'll be supplying you with plenty of mid-takes. You'll never see another grown man controlling my my vernacular. I don't like Colby, but I thought he might pull off the upset. The only thing is he pulled off was one of the worst fights I've ever seen. Terrible performance. Lost a little respect I had for him. Yeah, dude, it was a clown performance. That's what we get when we wait for undeserved title shots. I would respect Sean more if he took it over the top. Yeah, should have took it over the top. I agree. The narrative change on Colby the past month is insane. Dude was getting praised as American champs. One of Leon's nightmare matchups. Second best welterweight. Now he's literally irrelevant. I hope Strickland shits the bed tomorrow and has the shittiest, piss-poor, boring performance and loses clear cut and then claims robbery afterwards. Oh my God, I'd pleasure myself to that. Let me stop. I'd cream myself over that one. Strickland definitely a man-child who's still learning life. Hard for me not to have sympathy. I don't blame him for who he's become. Okay, fair enough. Joe's UFC excuse of any criticism because it's regulated by the government? Yeah, but usually it's bullshit if that's it. But yeah, boys, that picture of Strickland I posted in Discord, we did not need to see. Dricus fucking responded to it. Somebody posted a picture of Sean and edited a pussy on him. A literal pussy on him. And Dricus responded and said, this is crazy. Essentially sharing it without actually sharing it, which is hilarious. Yeah, well, technically, it is tomorrow in 3 minutes, you pussy. I feel like no one is talking about how much Sean messed up. You're literally the only channel covering. Everyone's talking about him saying Canada freedom. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure they're locking people up in Canada. They're going to... Dude, I feel like everyone overblows everything. Oh, me up. Yeah, dude, if Strickland puts on the most boring bullshit performance, runs from DDP the entire fight, loses a clear-cut but boring decision, and then claims he was robbed, I'll have to oil myself up over that. I'll have to oil myself up after that. I'll be oiling myself up. I can't believe Dricus did that. Do, 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 do. What if Strickland just got KO'd with a jab and he went out cold as soon as it connects? Oh my God. Dominic Reyes style. Dricus made Strickland behave. Dude, he had him on a leash. He had him on a fucking leash, bro. Sean is looking jacked right now. Yeah. Sean may very well win. DDP is so smooth that shit talking while seeming above it. I love it. I ain't no brother of yours, son. Line hit Izzy with. Yeah, Dricus is a good trash talker. For sure. I mean, he did it with Adesanya too. He just barely crept up to the line, didn't cross it, and made Adesanya look like shit because of it. It's not going to be a decision. Not a single one of DDP's fight have gone to the third round. He finishes every single one of his opponents, every single one. I know. What are you drinking, Mountain Dew? I don't drink any soda. I only drink water. Pussy. I used to like Mountain Dew back in the day. I don't think I've had. I think it was 2013. Look, I'll tell you the last time I drank soda. October 19th, 2013. I was out at Buffalo Wild Wings watching Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos at UFC 166. I drank some soda that night. I was there for like 3 hours, so I drank a couple sodas that night. And then when I got home, sometimes I'll just get a random peak of curiosity. My curiosity peaks at night, let's just say it that way. And I was Googling about soda and how bad it is for your teeth. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to stop drinking soda today. And I just stopped drinking it. I should stop drinking sweet tea too. So that's when you started. I just remember that was the last night I drank soda because it was UFC 166. I think the fight's going to go DDP dropping Sean in 2 rounds and then Sean outstriking him for 3. Johan Lanus versus Sam Patterson should be a decent fight. Just got some boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. Fair enough. Dricus plays 5D chess with his trash talk. He knew he was going to be claimed the true African high fight IQ. So sad you missed yesterday's stream. Dude, nobody. I totally forgot. I didn't realize it was Wednesday. But I'm here now, bro. It is what it is. So, bro. It is what it is. I've already streamed after midnight on Wednesday before. So, consider it the same. If you eat Wingstop, you need to get locked up. Yes, I agree. If Sean's Philly shell is at its crisp, it was versus Izzy. Could he nullify? No, he backs up. He puts his shin in the air and he kind of deflects shots when he gets pressured. Yeah, I fucked up yesterday. I go live every single Wednesday. I need to get back on a schedule. And just make it happen every single Wednesday, no matter what, at like 10 p.m. Eastern time. It used to be 6, then it creeped to 9, then it creeped to whenever the fuck I want it. I really would like to be on a schedule, but you guys have me streaming every night, so it's not as easy to keep a schedule because I'm fucking, all my time is held up. So I got back. I recorded a video grading UFC grading UFC 297, and then I'll release that tomorrow. Dricus used to seem huge, but doesn't seem that big against Sean. I wasn't really paying super close attention. I was waiting and simping on you yesterday, Joe. I'm sorry, man. How many people were honestly waiting for a stream last night? I fucked up because I released a video, and then I didn't want to get on right after I released the video, so I didn't even realize it was Wednesday. I just fucked up. It is what it is. DDP Strickland is such a wild card fight. Agreed, either guy could win. Why is the UFC self-sabotaging itself by not giving Islam a fight? I don't know. Is Islam trying to fight out his deal? You were crying? Vince is one of my favorite subscribers. Vince has been rocking out with me for a long time. Always supportive of the channel. Always supportive of the channel. So, my last video got so many people bent out of shape. Bro, you were getting cooked on Twitter. You don't like Sean Strickland? Dude, Twitter's a fantasy world. You act like these people are real. People respond. It's nothing but negativity on Twitter 99.9% of the time. You act like I give a fuck about a bunch of clowns with anonymous profile pictures saying, "Oh, Joey, you're fat." Like, oh, yeah, you got me. Look, I was born a troll, so I can deal with being trolled. You'll never see me cry and whine about it like Sean Strickland might. If I was Sean Strickland, I'd be like, "You crossed the line, buddy. You crossed the line." So, Jay, you know I'm one of your favorite subs. Okay. Jay, when's the last time you had a steak? I ate a steak tonight. That's what I had for dinner tonight. A nice, juicy steak. You know? Do you think Strickland can crack Izzy's chin is gone? I don't think it's gone. I don't think it's gone now. Medium rare? I eat it medium usually. Medium to medium rare I'm fine with. Joey's 10 times the alpha Sean is. He isn't a sensitive hypocrite. Exactly. I can dish it out and I can take it. And I'm not talking about in the way Sean Strickland takes it. All right? Or enjoys taking it. What cut of steak? I got it was a T-bone, I believe. I don't even remember now. I don't even remember. A couple weeks ago, I went to a really nice steakhouse. And I got a fucking beauty. But yeah, fellow traveler's right, Hap. Dude, stop being such a pussy. He's right. He's right. I'm 10 times the alpha Sean Strickland is. Strickland is a soy boy, as he likes to say. While I'm at work today, I listened to your whole live stream from last night. That steak question reminded me of it. Thanks for upload. Made my day better. You mean video? Are you talking about the video from last night? Crazy how I went from liking Sean to being a fan to hate his hypocrisy. Yeah, I don't know how you can't hate his hypocrisy. Best side for steak, mashed potatoes usually. Get the fuck out of here with the steak talk. Let's talk MMA. Well, it's hard not to talk about juicy meat when you're talking about a Sean Strickland upcoming fight. Do you have any Ruth's Chris Steakhouse near you? Not necessarily near me, but close enough where I can drive, you know? It's just a kind of a trip. Not gonna lie, chicken is nasty. I don't like it at all. How do you not like chicken? Someone must be making you dog shit. Chopped steak, Joey's you poor bastard. Look, I showed a picture. I forgot what cut that was. I think that was called the cowboy ribeye. I went to a steakhouse maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. And I went there recently as well. I didn't get the same steak though. And it's the cowboy ribeye, I think it's called. Or no, it's the cowboy tomahawk. And the shit's $150, but it's fucking delicious. So yeah, I did a live stream. That must have been 2 nights ago. Job, he did a steakhouse. Well, no, you didn't. I generally thought Colby was the worst it gets in the MMA space, but Sean has completely shattered my expectations. Yeah, and the incels of Sean are defending him, dude. Even though he's a bitch. He landed clean. Yeah, he did. Speaking of juicy meats, any update on Connor? I don't know. I'll have to text Chandler. Not a hater, but how'd you get fat and stay like that? Your mom cooks a hell of a fucking dinner, and she doesn't let me leave the table until I finish my plate. So that's why, man. Joey thinks 300 is more stacked than 299. I mean, if you don't think 300 is more stacked than 299, you're a fucking idiot. How does Max get it done if he were to win? Only decision. Only decision, or somehow Gaethje's chin's gone. Next time I get in a street fight, I'm holding him against the wall on 29, 28 in them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do when I have kids and I have to discipline them. So, yeah. Sean gets knocked out in the second round. South Africa getting the belt. Yeah, for sure. I'd honestly be shocked. I'm so confident in Dricus now. I'm so confident in Dricus now. There's no way. Joe, you've been smoking a lot of meth lately? Yeah, that's true. Joe, someone said they are lining up Conor for the next BMF title defense for Gaethje. Hopefully so. I'd love to watch Gaethje just fucking break Conor's other leg. That'd be wild. That'd be completely fucking wild. So, Gaethje would beat the dog shit out of him. I did not do a live stream yesterday. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, that was Tuesday night into Wednesday. So technically I did a live stream. Am I going to watch the Ravens game? Yeah, I'll watch it. Isn't it? Well, wait a second. Holy shit. Damn, that's annoying. I would like to watch that one, but I'm probably not because the fights come on. Well, I guess I can probably watch it on streaming. What time is the main card? What time does the card start? What's time this little pussy card start? 7? Let's see, 7. 8 p.m. regular prelims. 6:30 p.m. early prelims. So, any updates on Conor Chandler isn't happening? Dana said it's not happening right now. Hey, Joe, I've been watching you for a minute. You definitely be bigger if you just peddled conservative nonsense. All love, brother. Look, people say, oh, Joey takes the opposite of all these people obsessed with politics, and that's the only reason he gets views. And they don't realize I would make way more money and be way more successful on YouTube. On YouTube, let me clarify that. If I went along with the popular opinion. So I'm glad you noticed it. Whether it's a flaw or not, I just don't care. I'll continue to do what I always do, and I'm sure I will build. I'm positive because it already exists. I'll build a community around me. So, and people can cry. The bigger the channel gets, the more hate we're going to get, and the more I'll just fucking pleasure myself every night to the hate. I fucking love it. I thrive in it. I enjoy it. I wish it upon myself. I'll take it. Put it on my shoulder. Put it on my fucking give me all the hate. Don't hate on nobody else. Leave everyone else alone. Leave everyone else on YouTube alone. Leave everyone else on Twitter alone. Leave everyone else on Instagram alone. I was born for it. I'll put it on my shoulders and I'll absorb all the hate. As long as there's somebody else like Sean Strickland out there in the MMA YouTube space who can't handle the criticism, who can't handle the hate, who can't handle the, constant attacks and attempt to bully, I'll take that from them. I'll take that pain away from them and I'll absorb it on my fucking back. I'll place that on my shoulders, all right? So that's truly how I feel. I really, if you knew me in real life, you'd know I just don't give a fuck. I mean, I enjoy talking about it, so I guess in a way, but it is what it is. There's this, I realize now that I've had this channel for a bit, and I realized this a while ago, there is a subset of people who want to inject politics, they say politics, into every fucking facet of life. They're the motherfucker, the weird uncle that shows up to Thanksgiving and just talks about fucking politics and conspiracy theories and all this bullshit that nobody wants to hear about. No matter what, they inject it into everything. I don't give a rat's ass about politics. I don't give a fuck about who you're voting for. I don't give a fuck what you believe in and all that shit. I'm just going to be honest about my opinions. I don't understand why that has to mean, oh, you're a lefty, you're a, whatever the fuck they use to throw out insults. It's just fucking bizarre. So what I've learned right now if you ever acknowledge there's any type of discrimination towards any minority at all, whether it be, a different race, whether it be a different religion, whether it be females, women, whether it be whatever it is, if you just acknowledge it, even if it's for 30 seconds and you say, look, I see this existing, and I'm just mentioning this because I know nobody else will have the guts to mention it, that means you have some political affiliation. Okay, that means you have some political affiliation. If you say, look, I understand a lot of certain words that are used that are considered like slurs or homophobic slurs or whatever you want to say. If I say, look, I understand they're sometimes used and not in that context, but I don't believe in using a public platform to elevate those terms, because then people who do use those as hateful terms are like, yeah, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Let me use it. I'm going to use the N-word and the, whatever words they see it on a public platform and then they think it's okay. If you don't believe in encouraging that, somehow you're some, political whatever, this and that. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I just try to be a decent person in my thoughts, in my opinions, in my real life, in the stuff that I subscribe to, in the stuff that I discuss with you guys. And that's it. You don't have to love it, It is what it is, Not everyone has to agree on everything, but look, if me calling out certain things in the community that everyone else, there's plenty of other people that think it. There's plenty of other people that think what I think that aren't willing to say it. They aren't willing to say it because they're scared. Oh no, the MMA community is going to hate me. Oh my God, what am I ever going to do? Let me pander to them so they can, view my content and follow me on Twitter and donate me money on YouTube. That's what some people are about. I'm not about that life. I'm all right. I got investments. I got money. I'll be okay. I'll build this channel and I'll still make a profit off of it eventually. I'm like, if Elon Musk wasn't an idiot and he started a YouTube channel about MMA, I can't be bought and sold. I can't be bought and sold. So that's the way I feel. Anyway, what's your sleeper matchup for this weekend? I feel like Arnold Allen Movsar. Arnold Allen Movsar is my sleeper matchup. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that fight. I did my grading UFC 297, and I kind of gave it a harsh grade. I kind of felt bad about it afterwards, but it is what it is. But that's the second best fight on the card. I said that in that video. I love Movsar Evil versus Arnold Allen. Joe, genuinely asking that 99% of the stuff your haters say to you is fat, never attack your actual argument. Why not just drop the weight and take the BS away from them? Maybe one day I'll do it. Maybe one day. I don't cater to random online people. All right. And honestly, don't get me wrong. I'm fat, but for some reason these people think I'm some type of beach ball rolling around. That's just not the case. All right. That's just not the case. So, Dricus will win by ground and pound. That's what I believe. He'll slump him out cold with ground and pound. Respect base Joey. Thank you, MMA experts. Thank you, MMA experts. I appreciate it, man. Look, we don't all have to agree on everything. I don't understand why everyone has to be such a pussy nowadays. Crying and whining. Oh, no, you disagree with me. Oh, no, you disagree with me. What am I ever going to do? Quick, I'm worried about another grown man's body. When this grown man's body right here, would fuck you up. Huh? Let me stop. You want to see what domestic violence is? Send me to Addy. So, hey, look, I'm feeling good. What's his name? I showed a picture of me standing up. And what's his name? Some dude in the chat posted it on his YouTube channel. And everyone was like, dude, this picture's so old and blah, blah, blah. And the picture was from 3 years ago. And I literally look exactly the same to this day. So that really was like, oh, yeah, that feels good. So 297 is a shit card, yeah. Joe would mop the floor, yeah. Send to Addy, Joey taking the belt away from Jones, yeah. It wouldn't work. Joey could get ripped and they would find new reasons to shit on him. It's because they disagree with the message and have no arguments. Yeah. What happens is, listen, when you can't attack the basis of someone's argument, you just throw out ad hominems. So that's all you get. 6137th Ave Circle, Madeira Beach, DL. I'll be there tomorrow morning, bro. And I'll curb stomp you out. Brother. I'll do what Dricus did to Sean Strickland. So, appreciate it. Appreciate it, bro. I know you're just kidding, but it is what it is. Armin finishes Charles via armbar just like Islam did. Islam arm triangle. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Joey's body photo leaked last year and caused damage to his reputation. I literally showed you the picture. I showed you the picture on stream. So, yeah. Clark Street, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Come over. God's waiting. Yeah, you wish I would, right? You wish I would. Look at this. I mean, that's crazy, man. All these pussies, they just don't like your MMA opinion, and so they're like, let me. I don't even know if you're being serious or not, but I guarantee there is some people that are like, let me send a fake address because I'm such a pussy bitch. I could never disrespect someone in real life over just having an opinion on a simple sport. You know, that's wild. What else are they really going to say? They literally say, call you gay or something? Yeah. We need more likes on the stream? Yes, we do. We do need more likes on the stream. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to me that many people can get fired up over simple opinion about MMA. That's literally a gang cemetery, but yeah, go off and sweat. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. Are you trying to be serious, or you just sending shit around for fun? Dude, send the Addy. Dude, send the Addy. Send the Addy. I'll roll up. I'll stop. I'll make some stops tomorrow. I'll make some road trips tomorrow. Come to Anchorage, Alaska, bro. Come to Anchorage, Alaska. Joey, let me oil you up for 30 cents. Nah, MMA Joseph. Why don't you go talk about the most handsome MMA YouTubers and put me number one? Why don't you make a video on that? We have some teenagers in the chat. Yeah, that's for sure. Joey, stop insulting my hero, Strickland. Otherwise, I'm obligated to call you a homosexual. Yeah, that's true. I don't agree with everything you say, but that doesn't stop me from supporting the channel. That's the type of people I fuck with, man. We don't have to agree on everything, you know? We don't have to agree on everything. You don't have to, just because you disagree with me, doesn't mean you have to send me a fake address because you're scared of me, you know? That's the most embarrassing thing you can do, in my opinion. But like, hey, man, I'm going to send you this fake address because I know you beat the fuck out of me. But then again, honestly, I just show up and be friends with you. I feel bad for these people who have no friends, who just talk shit in YouTube live streams. So, yeah. Joey lives in 123 Fake Street, Albuquerque. Yeah. Yep. Anytime I talk trash to Joey, I 100% use a burner account. Fair enough. Maybe Sean is trying to be a better person now that he's champ. Nah. He just got worked over. He got worked over by Dricus Du Plessis. So, he got worked over by Dricus Du Plessis. So, yeah. Whoa. You want my address? You want my address? It's 1601 East Parks Highway, Wasilla, Alaska. Show up. Somebody pull up. Somebody pull up. Everyone going to use that against Sean? I live in a trailer park in Waterloo, Iowa. You wouldn't dare pull up. You're right. I'd pull off. I'd pull up. I'd hitch up your trailer to my fucking truck, and I'd pull off, and I'd drag you with me. What's up? Just subscribe. Thank you. DDP had Sean Strickland licking white dog shit. Dude, Strickland's going to offer up his girlfriend to Dricus after he takes his title off of him. He's like, here, have my girlfriend. So, have a good night, man. All the real addies pulling up. and you do nothing in the morning, you're going to get tired of driving the car. I don't even know what that means, but all right, good night. Remember when Joey said Gaethje head kick was an illegal blow and the entire world trolled his ass? That's not even remotely what I said, but if you have listening comprehension skills or reading and comprehension skills, that's your problem. Yes, I heard, I went back and listened to Oil Me Up, yeah. Booking my flight right now. Head on over. Head on over. Overlap 618 $9.99. Thank you for the $9.99. I'll pull up this as overlap. Do you think Sean Woodson will win this weekend? Look, I'm be honest. I think this is an imposter overlap. I think this is an imposter overlap. To be quite honest, I think this is a straight up imposter. Straight up imposter. And thank you for the $9.99. Do I think Sean Woodson will win this weekend? No. I think Charles Jourdain will win. Sean Woodson eats too many shots. So, yeah. Joey, do black flip right now. Another imposter overlap. Yeah, this is a fake overlap. Where did the Oil Me Up start? In a Dana White live stream. Strickland's girl ain't putting out after that presser. Yeah, she probably left him. I'd headbutt a nail before pulling up in Iowa. DDP got the better girlfriend anyway. Yeah. So does Ian Gary. That's why he's picking on Ian Gary. He's mad. He's like, damn, I'm a world champion. I got a 5. He's got a 10. Yeah, that's a fake overlap. Can we talk about Jairzinho Rozenstruik? Yeah. I'm pissed his fight against Shamil got canceled right now. Yeah, that's another imposter. But yeah, I'm going Charles Jourdain. I think he probably finishes him. So, will the real overlap please stand up? Yeah. I'm tired of this fake imposter overlap. So, do you think Strickland is juicing? Anyone else does he have gyno? I don't know. You doing a fight companion over under 1.5? Joey shows up late to a stream. I will be live. I will be live, my friend. I'll be live on Saturday. Who's joining me? I haven't seen any interviews. I've been busy the last couple of days. I've been straight up busy the last couple of days. He's absolutely not. Joey showed the address to why I'm at Chuck E. Cheese. Because I wanted to get you arrested, dude. I wanted to get you arrested, Days. I know you're not allowed within 50 foot of a Chuck E. Cheese. So, I'm just looking to get you arrested, Days. Guys, do me a favor. Like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Like the haters in the chat. I have subscriber only on, so they're subscribed right now. Dino isn't always a steroids either. I know. I'm not diagnosing. I'm kidding. I'm not diagnosing steroids. I'm pissed the guy jumped on stage because I'm doing that in the near future. You're right. It's because I beat my brother back in 2011. Joe, if I saw you on a freeway and I was holding a BMF belt and wearing a Wingstop shirt, what you doing? Just driving right by and calling you a pussy? I was driving today and I was getting ready to hit a turn. I was coming up to an intersection. So I'm here like driving in the dead center of the street and there's a turn right here, right? So there's a person here that's turning onto the street I'm coming up on. But because like there's snow on the side of the roads, like everyone's driving in the center of the road. And this car that's at this intersection, all of a sudden as I'm turning, trying to squeeze by them, they roll down their window and they're just like right at me, right? I'm like, wait a second. For a split second, I started hitting my brakes and I was going to just stop dead center of the fucking road. And I don't know what would have happened from there because I only had a split second to think about it. And then I realized it was one of my buddies. I didn't even realize it. It took me a second to realize it. But it was pretty funny. Snag Lord, thank you for the $10 donation. Donating to Joey, even though I'm California poor, have 2 kids, and hiding my donos from my wife. You're hiding your donos from your wife? That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, Snag Lord. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I really do. I really fucking do. Thank you for the $10. I hope you and your wife don't get divorced over this. Do y'all get bad road rage where you stay in California? Gets bad? I don't, but I've seen other people, you know. I'll never forget some dude try to throw like a 2-liter bottle of soda at me one time. This was a long time ago. Actually, was it a 2-liter? It was a 20 ounce. I don't remember now. It was so long ago. It was like 2012. We were getting off at an exit. Some dude just rolled down his window and started flipping us off and then fucking chucked a whole bottle of soda. But I remember being big, so I think it was a 2-liter. So I don't know. I don't know. Blow your nose. Oh, because I rub my nose. It's because my mustache is too long and it tickles my nose. It's not about my nose being runny at all. It's I got a deviated septum, and then also on top of that, my mustache tickles my nose, and it's really annoying. Actually, it makes me want to shave off my entire facial hair. So sometimes I'll put some oil in my mustache, and then it'll stop. So if you notice a stream when I'm not doing that, it's because of that. But we get it. We get it, bro. We get it. You're jealous. You're jealous of the beard. I oil myself up. Snag Lord says I'm hiding my donations from my wife. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is wild. Shave your beard? Maybe one day. I can't put my finger on your accent. Where do you live? Chicago, Pennsylvania, some off the wall place in Iowa. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska as we speak. I'm soon moving to Norway or Sweden. Or maybe Switzerland. Joe, I think you generally hurt MMA Joseph's feeling. You're talking about a handsome men tier list. You're a bully. How the fuck is that a bully? He's talking shit to me. I can't talk shit back. And we're claiming bully mentality. I'm not looking to bully anyone. Also, when was the last time you snorted a line? Right before I got on. Why the move? I heard it's majestic there. We get a bunch of road rage and a lot of police pursuits. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. I've been in a police pursuit before. That's a story one day when I have a members only streams. I've been in a police pursuit before. I've been chased down. I've been in a high speed police chase before. All right, that's true. That's a fact. I'll tell it one day on the member stream. Pat Matthews, thank you for the $4.99. Be nice, Joey. Okay, I will. For $4.99, dude. What do I look like? $4.99 to be nice. So, Joe, you're the most handsome fight. Who are the most handsome fighters in the UFC? I don't know. What's one place you will visit before you die? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Were you the passenger or the driver? I was the driver. And it was a good time. It was a good time. It was a good time. I barely talked to the guys I was with back then, though. Once we ended up in the pen... our friendships took a turn for the worst. You know? Damn it. Why does this water bottle keep falling over? You know? When you're hanging out with someone and next thing you know they're snitching. I can't respect that. I can't respect that. So bro, you have to give a few details. All right, look, I'll give you 2 details. This is 100. I'm being dead serious. People are gonna say I'm lying, but I'm being dead serious. As we're all, it was 3 of us. As we're all handcuffed at the police station, right, being held. The other 2 dudes I was with are basically crying, and I was just talking to the police officer there. I was like, all right, when am I getting my mugshot? That's 100% facts, dude. That's 100% facts. That actually happened. Those 2 dudes were basically crying that we ended up getting arrested. And I said, all right, when am I getting my mugshot? So I've always been curious about this. If you got emotional because of a fight on stream and you were about to tear up and cry, would you end stream or be a man and stay on and let it flow? Emotional about a fight? What am I, gay? To take words from Strickland, there you go. I'm gonna cry over a fight. If I was gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna cry. If I'm gonna cry, I'll cry. Let me put it that way. I'm not scared of anything. You know, if I'm gonna cry on stream, I'm gonna cry on stream. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. What's the worst that can happen? Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're a pussy. You cried." I don't give a fuck. Who gets emotional after watching a fight? Yeah. I'm going to leave if you keep lying. You can think I'm lying all you want. That's a true story. That's 100% facts. That's 100% facts. But that's all I'm telling. High speed pursuit. I was driving. Almost got away. We would have got away too, but I'll have to save those details for another day. 3 of us got arrested. My car almost got completely ruined. And the 2 other dudes I was with were basically, not, that's exaggeration, but basically were crying at the station. And I said, give me my mugshot already. So that's all I'm saying for now. I'll save that for a member stream. But that's a true story. That's 100% true story. The good old days. I'm not going back to the pen, all right? I'm not going back to the pen. Y'all didn't cry when Lawler retired? I got a little teary-eyed when Lawler retired. When they were doing the one where they were talking about all the people with cancer and shit, that shit almost makes me cry. I've gotten soft when it comes to that type of shit. You give me like an emotional like fundraiser about people who were dying or some shit, that shit makes me sad as hell. I'd be pissed if I was a passenger in the car and driver drives away from a traffic stop. That's not what it was. That's not what it was. It wasn't my fault I was being chased, all right? Let's just put it that way. Let's put it that way. Me neither. I would have gotten away too if it wasn't those pesky kids. Have you given your thoughts on Alex's situation with his girlfriend being married? I don't really have any thoughts on it. I guess Alex Pereira's a cuck now, huh? Alex Pereira's a cuck. That's what I have to say. What the fuck? There's no hope for men if Alex in a situation like that. Yeah, I guess he's a cuck now, huh? Everyone starts calling Alex a cuck now. Jeez. I got like a pimple on the back of my head and it fucking hurts. What are you guys arguing? I mean, a cuck is a guy that lets other dudes fuck his girl, so I guess he's a cuck. I guess he's a cuck. He had his girl and she was getting fucked by her husband, so they're both cucks, I guess. Let's pump the brakes, dude. Let's stop arguing it up in the chat, all right? Stop arguing it up in the chat. Listen, boys, we need to get to 20K before. We need to get to 20K before 300. That's the end goal here. It's already about to be the end of January. Holy shit. What am I trolling about? What am I trolling about? I'm going to wear a shirt of Joey's mugshot. One day I'll put that up. One day I'll put my mugshot up. Joe, who is the best fighter in the world? Right now, pound for pound, number one. It's got to be Ian Machado, Gary. Ian Machado Gary for sure. He's proven so much. Just saw the Strickland picture. LOL. Dude, the best part is Dricus responded to that. Someone photoshopped a picture of Strickland with a pussy. I'm done. The best fighter in the world is Jairzinho Rozenstruik. That is true. That is true. Do you watch I've never heard of that. I've never even heard of that, dude. Bro, why you always fuck with me when I ask serious questions? What did I say? Ian Machado Gary's the pound for pound best fighter in the world. I think he would starch Pereira if he was a light heavyweight. Easy work for Gary. What the fuck are you guys messaging in chat? Is all this bullshit? What the fuck, Joe? I just got grounded after my mom saw the Strickland picture. She said, I'm tired of you looking at all that boy pussy. They caught Days looking at that boy pussy. Post that on your breaking news Twitter or Instagram. Go post that on your Instagram. Dude, it's so funny how much heat. Listen, we were talking in the Discord. Who was in the Discord when I said, look, I'm going to tweet this out and I know it's going to get a lot of heat? Who was in there when I said I'm going to tweet this out about Strickland and I knew it was going to get a lot of fucking heat? Because that shit went crazy. That shit went crazy. Let me go find it. See if I can find it real quick. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Who was in the Discord when I said I'm going to tweet this out and I knew it was going to pop off? Bro, I just saw the Strickland picture. Who remembers that? I said, look, guys, I'm about to tweet this out and it's about to go crazy. Watch. And sure enough, man, I got thousands of responses. What did I tweet out? The specific tweet I'm talking about, I tweeted out, I honestly believe Sean Strickland is a homosexual whose dad tried to beat it out of him as a kid, and he's been trying to cover it up by using homophobic slurs. He's having an existential crisis about the fact he's getting aroused seeing Dricus kiss other men on the lips. Dude, so many people got butthurt about that. So, yeah, so many people. I don't even know. It says 478, but it felt like thousands of responses. I didn't read them all. It got viewed 136,000 times, which is quite a bit. But that shit was funny. Let me go see if I can find exactly what I posted in Discord. Let me see. Where was it at? I know I posted it somewhere in here. I said, LMFAO, I thought of a banger tweet I'm about to post, and it's going to piss so many people off. And then I sent the screenshot after I posted it. And then I tweeted out another one that said, I understand Sean Strickland is struggling internally. This one was gauged to really piss people off, but this didn't get as much attention, but it did get attention, which is funny as hell because people got pissed. I just like pissing people off on Twitter. So this one I didn't even mean. I understand that Sean Strickland is struggling internally, that he's a homosexual and trying to cover it up by being vehemently homophobic, but some of his remarks are completely reprehensible. Strickland should be stripped of his title and cut from the UFC. Book Dricus versus Adesanya. Oh, that's funny. I think it was more than 498 because I think that doesn't include people quoting it. So that only includes direct responses, and it got so many other responses on like quotes, I guess. So, yeah. So you think if Dricus wins the belt now, how many defenses will he have and how will he win versus Strickland? I think if Dricus wins the belt, he loses to Adesanya and he loses to Khamzat. So I think Dricus wins the belt and then loses it to Khamzat or Adesanya at UFC 300 potentially. Now no wonder DDP likes to wrestle. Maybe so. Got grounded 2 times this week. First for Tyron Woodley week and then Strickland. Shut up, Days. Chimaev or Izzy? What do you mean Chimaev or Izzy? You asking me who would win between them? I think they both beat Dricus. I think Dricus, unless Izzy's completely checked out, I think Dricus is a tailor-made matchup for Izzy. Tailor-made matchup for Izzy. But Dricus has a heart. I mean, you can go out there and if the same Adesanya shows up that fought Strickland, DDP would win. I think Adesanya needs more time off. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm praying on Hamza on 300 versus winner. That'd be pretty crazy. All of a sudden, people are hating on Hamza. I think the win against... I think the win over Usman, even though it's not that great, I still think it's a solid win. Izzy should come back during International Fight Week. We'll see. Will they get kept in a mental facility for a year? Joey, I love you. Thank you. Love your takes on Strickland. Giant, moronic, hypocrite clown, and his fans are so cringe. Yeah, I'll continue to stand up to the cringy incel fans that just love Strickland even though he's a hypocrite pussy. Do you think people will judge Hamza on a different scale other than fighters? Like his expectations are insane? Yes. Joey, thanks for the content. You're welcome. We need a mustache oil ASMR. Maybe one day, my friend. Maybe one day. I can't believe it's fitting to be the end of January soon, boys. Do you have an AC behind that curtain? No. Why would I have an AC behind that curtain? It's just a regular old curtain. No. I got, look. Some of us have central AC, bro. Does Hamzat return to welterweight? No. No mention of Hamzat's win over Burns. Exactly. That's a good win. Saudi Arabia really saw Eric Anderson, Jamie Pickett, and said, fuck off. I know. Dana was like, we never proposed them a fight. Yeah, we just announced the date and then announced fights for it. So, if anyone's watching right now, double check and make sure you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, if anyone's watching who's not subscribed, make sure to go subscribe. Joe, you're right. Outside of the shock value, Strickland fights aren't exciting. I remember feeling sleepy during his fight with Cannonier. Yeah, they're all shit. He's more boring than Colby, arguably. Dude's like, to the death. Joe, I don't think you see how slow Izzy is compared to against... Dude, he only looks slow in the Strickland fight. He fucked up in the Strickland fight because he thought it was an easy win. That's it. Thanks for allowing me to be safe. You're welcome. I'm not going back to prison. Can we get some applause to the chat to celebrate Sean Strickland coming out of the closet? Yeah. Imagine Du Plessis really was gay and he won the title and came out of the closet in the post-fight. I'd fucking laugh so fucking hard I'd shit myself. That'd be the funniest shit ever. The MMA community would have a complete meltdown. Do you think Izzy ever becomes champion again? I'll say yes. At some point. Everybody has their time, man. Everyone has their time. I legitimately think DDP is closet gay. Maybe. I don't care. Imagine Strickland wins and comes out. It wouldn't shock me if he's hiding it, dude. Wouldn't shock me. I feel bad for him, to be honest. I feel bad for him. Is he should have to get a win before title shot? I would say yes, but I do understand. I do understand the fact that you could say his resume and his history, blah, blah, blah. But I would say yes. Talk about crying. How close were you crying to Holly Holm's post-fight speech? I was very close to crying. Thank God she donated to all those charities and shouted out all those charities and really made an impact on the community. Not. What's good, Brody? I feel like the crowd was rowdy as fuck. It was. It saved the press conference. Strickland's projecting. Hey, Joe, have you come out to your father yet? Ask your mother. Break out the new meaning to cringe. Do you think UFC should get involved with Saudi Arabia like boxing? I wonder if the UFC's pissed. I wonder if the UFC is pissed that Saudi Arabia is backing Francis. It wouldn't shock me if Dana tried to pull strings behind the scenes to get him to not do it. What's your funniest work story? I already told it. I already told it before. Me and this old guy were going down to look at some work down in a bathroom of like a not a public building, but it was like a, there was people. It was an occupied building, and you go into the bathroom and it's like a couple urinals and then one regular stall. And we walk in there and it straight stinks like shit, right? Just stinks like fucking shit. And the old guy that I'm with starts going, good fucking God, it stinks. Oh my fucking God, I'm going to throw up. Right? I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth because I started laughing as I'm trying to leave the bathroom. There was a dude in there taking a shit. There was a guy in there taking a fucking shit. So I'm with this old guy. He's like, oh my fucking God. Oh, Jesus fucking. It stinks so fucking bad. And there's a dude in there literally taking a shit, right? I just start laughing my fucking ass off and left right out of there because it did stink. Right? Finally, the old dude comes out. Like, he walks out like right behind me. He's like, what are you laughing about? I said, there's somebody in there, right? He's like, oh, shit. Right? And there's only one stall. There's a couple urinals, only one stall. Anyway, the next day, I'm with the same old guy, right? And when I was laughing about that shit the next day. He was like, you know what, man? He's like, this is the best part of the whole story. He said, you know what? It was that black electrician over there. I recognize his boots. I was fucking dying because I just imagined that dude in there taking a shit. And he's like, really? Fucking really, dude? I mean, he was screaming at the top of his lungs. He was like, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my God. It stinks so fucking bad. And I was laughing my fuck. I couldn't even get it out and say there's someone in there, dude. And then the next day, I'm laughing about that shit. He's like, I knew who it was. It was that black electrician over there. I recognize his boots. I was fucking dying. That shit was so funny. That shit was so fucking funny. That was a good one. That was a fucking good one. Dude, never heard of a courtesy. Dude, it stunk bad too. I feel like I'm living in a stimulation. I'm listening to you tell a story at work while I'm also listening to voice chat in a game of another dude doing the same thing. That's fucking weird. Yeah, dude, never heard of a courtesy flush. You'll be surprised some of the shit that goes on. You'll be surprised at some of the shit goes on. It's fucking crazy. Do you agree with, I don't know what that means, on higher ups ending UFC press conference? What do you mean ending UFC press conference? I think typically they do about 25 minutes. And what, they go 20 minutes today? So maybe a little bit. Can't believe kids with shit in urinals. That's nasty. That's nasty as hell. That old guy that I'm talking about, I almost got into a fight with him one time because he was crazy as shit. And one time we all got a group text and was like, everyone good to work on Saturday? And the guy's name was Mike, right? And we were working in the same kind of general area, but not with each other. And I texted back immediately and said, I said, nah, Mike can't make it. He's going to sing karaoke at a gay bar. And for some reason, he got real pissed off and came over and tried to start some shit with me. It was funny. That was a good time. I actually fucked with him. He was funny as hell. Do you watch Southpaw? Never heard of it. Max vs. Justin thoughts? I think Justin fucks him up. Conor McGregor has been courtesy flushing on Chandler's head for the past year. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Old timers hate gay jokes? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Messed up and I walked out and it was an old man laughing so hard, different table, handled me the toilet paper and told my friend, bro, I thought you had to go to the bathroom. Dude, I had somebody call me one time when I was at work, another guy that I worked with. I didn't know where he was at, but he was somewhere with me and called me. And I was like, dude, I need toilet paper. I was fucking dying. He went somewhere to take a shit and there was no toilet paper there. Like, can you help me, please? I was like, all right, dude, give me a second. Imagine the double standard hypocrisy if Islam was wearing a woman in every kitchen, gun in every hand, shirt. Yeah. I'm excited to see Brian Ortega have 3 back-to-back L's on his resume. Dude hasn't won a fight in how many years now? Dude hasn't won since the dead body of the Korean zombie. What's up, Joey? What's up, JJ? I can't believe none of you guys were defending my honor in the comments. I was looking at the comments before I started the stream. Nobody was defending my honor. Fans on making double standards when it doesn't matter in the situation. I mean, I kind of get it. We're thinking about it from all different portions. Taking a shit in a public restroom with no toilet paper is so bad I have a habit of checking prior. I usually go home. I don't shit in public restrooms. I just go fuck home. Wherever I'm at, I just go home. I'm out of here. No sycophants for Joey. That is true. Does anyone have that toilet thing that cleans your booty for you? Is it better than toilet paper? That's what I heard. Do you own a bidet? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. You're in a union somewhere. Damn sure ain't Alaska. I just got to figure out a few words. What's going on, guys? The way you say P and DDP, it ain't Alaska. What are you so worried about? Jeremy? What are you so worried about? I've drove home 45 minutes to take a shit, left work early before. Strickland probably has one. Yeah. He probably turns it on and bounces up and down on that motherfucker. He's definitely from Maryland, maybe. Maybe I'm from Maryland. You never know. From Bodymore Murderland, as they say. Hotel shits are the best. Okay. Do just triangulate your location? Yeah. Should I give you a kiss on the lips? Okay. I mean, Sean Strickland might get hard watching it, but do your best, my friend. Do your best. Hey, look. My last video got so many people triggered because I said Sean Strickland's a cuck, Sean Strickland's a snowflake, Sean Strickland's a soy boy. And it got so many people legit triggered in the comments. There's nothing I enjoy more. When I drop a video and within the first like 45 minutes of a video, I start losing a couple subscribers and then I gain them all back, makes me laugh my ass off. Like I'm trying to remember when I dropped my video, I want to say I had like 15,600 and like 18 subscribers, right? And then it dropped like 4 or 5 subs, right? So it was like 15,000, 611, whatever it may be. I'm just making up numbers, but it's somewhere around there. And then I just watch it all gain back. Now I'm at 15,634. So all those people who thought, I'm going to show him. He's been replaced. You've already been replaced, bitch boy. Let me see if this new monitor has a fucking release date yet. I'm trying to get this new OLED monitor before $298. Let's see if it's listed anywhere. Nope. Not yet. Joey doesn't live in Alaska. He lives rent-free in Jamal Hills Head. Yeah, I live rent-free in Jamal Hills Head. Dude, you keep posting the randomest shit in the chat. Take a 5-minute timeout. What's Buddy yapping about? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kicked out of the hospital because I have to tell them I have a cold when they bring me back. When a nurse walks in, I drop my pants and say cold balls. Okay. Is Conor McGregor a dead body? We don't know yet. We don't know yet, my friend. He may not be. Joe, have you ever played soccer? Not really. Yeah, I'm the soccer ball. Idiot doesn't know you can't disagree with Joey. Haha, rookie. Disagree. Sent spam and dumbass messages that are irrelevant. I feel like you live in the back of B-dubs low key. I don't know what that means. Not what you mean by that. I can't believe we're 1 day away now. 2 sleeps. 2 sleeps from UFC 297. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch Dricus brutally curb stomp Strickland. I don't know what my reaction's gonna be, but I have to call him a soy boy or something. I'm gonna have to call him a soy boy. I don't know. It just have to be organic. I don't know what I'm gonna call him, but it's gonna be like, look, yeah, fuck that snowflake up. It'll be funny, something like that. I don't know. We'll just have to see what the moment requires. Joey, do a finger swipe on your dresser, you filthy animal? What do you mean? I dust this bitch every fucking day, dude. Me or my fiance dust this shit every day. Nothing. Nothing right there, you could say. I mean, you can maybe see a little bit here. There's a little bit of dust. But luckily, hold on. Luckily, I got all these bad boys. Look, I'm a dusting motherfucker, all right? I'm a dusting motherfucker. I dust this shit. Look at this. Oh, yeah. You like that? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. But look, I see a little bit of dust on my screen here. Oh, yeah. So, I have actually more of these behind there. I keep a whole stack of these. Always right here. Ready to go. To clean my setup. To clean my monitor. To clean my table back there. Everything. So, I also have this. My fiance got me this as a gift. This is one of the best things I've ever gotten. Where's the rest of it? Oh, here it is. Boom. Boom, baby. Boom, boom. Bang, 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 bang. Who knows where that's from? This bad boy has some serious air power. What's crazy is, listen, you guys have no idea on the grind I used to be on, right? I used to render videos. On my laptop in 4K. My laptop would heat up so much, I would use that duster to try to cool down from the bottom. But yeah. So I get some dust over there occasionally, but I usually dust like I would say 4 to 5 times a week. Usually, what's funny is, I'll ask my fiance, I'll be like, can you go in there and dust for me? I usually dust my actual desk, but I'll get her to dust in there. Because your laptop wasn't meant to render 4K. It actually was, man. It actually did an alright job. My laptop had alright specs. Alright? My laptop was $2,300. So I bought it to render 4K. It's actually sitting right here. This is where it all started, boys. This is where it all started. Right here. I used to hit this vent back here. This is my original. I bought this computer with in mind. With in mind, I was starting a YouTube channel. This bad boy can get the job done in 4K quality. It has i7 in this, John. I don't remember exactly what the graphics card is. But it's an XPS 15 or SPS 16, I think. Joe, you should remodel your office to look like a six studio. I'm going to rearrange it. It's not really remodeling it. I mean, the room's perfectly fine. So, now there's nothing on there that's like Conor McGregor's Twitter likes, if that's what you're saying. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to make it look like in here, man. I don't know how to design the background. I don't know how to design the background. So, when people say fight doesn't sell pay-per-views, it's fan talk for this card sucks. No, it's they don't like who's main eventing, and they're fucking crybabies most of the time. So, hire a room designer. Joseph, just shut up. So, I get so depressed when I see old people driving shitty cars. That is sad. That is sad. That is quite sad. Unfortunately. Dude, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Joey, how does Izzy Hamzat go? Hamzat dominates him for the first round, but Izzy avoids the sub, and then Izzy picks him apart for the last 4 rounds. Did my laptop say sex on the back? Not that I'm aware of. I know you're just making this up, but I'll check it out. It says XPS. Boom. Apparently you can't read. Apparently the only time you can read is when you're reading some type of fan fiction about fighters, I guess. Conor McGregor is so much juice that he will come in overweight. Joe, you seem like you're in a gang, are you? No. I am not in a gang. Favorite upcoming fight? I don't know. Hot take, I'll say Charles versus Arman. Why did no reporters call out Sean on fake promising wars instead of calling out his stupid, unresearched politics? Because they're pussies. I'd have been like, Sean, you typically say about going to war, but typically you go out there and you do nothing for 5 rounds. Where's the disconnect there? Are you actually planning on going out and putting on a war this time? Your take on Strickland is the most accurate I've ever heard. I feel like Strickland is that class bully everyone is scared to stand up to. To that guy is scared of Dricus, and I swear I put 2,000 on him. You put 2,000 on Dricus? Is that what you're saying? I'm glad you agree, man. Did you see how many people were triggered over that shit? There were so many people that were mad about that. I wish Sean actually used elbow. He'd be mad dangerous. If Hamzat gets a title shot, he's more privileged than Sugar. Hot take, Hamzat deserves a title shot more than Strickland did when he got it. Beating Usman and beating him in the capacity he did, especially the way he dominated that first round, was incredible. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't care. There's no deserving contender at 185 right now. It's either Hamzat or Adesanya at the end of the day. Adesanya also lying all the time. We call him out for it as well. It's annoying as fuck. When he's carrying out the Sean at least fought 185ers. Is that the barrier of entry we're going to have now? Sean was a last-minute replacement, so of course. So what you're saying is he got an undeserved title shot. And it wasn't necessarily a last-minute replacement. It was just the UFC planned poorly. And Strickland was willing to take it. It wasn't like a 1-minute turnaround. A 1-day turnaround. It was, he got it, we knew it like 6 weeks in advance. Not 6 months, 6 weeks. Cannonier? Okay, fair enough. Cannonier. But either way, Cannonier, you know, you can make the argument, oh, Izzy just beat him not that long ago. But I get what you're saying. Joey, will you be upset if Sean wins? No. I think there's compelling fights no matter what. If Sean wins, I know Sean's going to be active, and that's really the only thing I care about. It doesn't matter that I criticize him. Bro, you can tell these had bullies they were scared to stand up to, so that's... Sean is so scared the real ones know that's nice behavior. Yeah. I put 200 on Sean this weekend. What do you think the outcome's going to be? I think Sean's going to get finished. You're framing it as Strickland got it on normal circumstances. Khamzat literally got it fighting one of the best welterweights of all time on short notice. Meanwhile, Strickland got it beating a borderline, not even UFC fighter. So, dude, you can frame the argument any way you want. Strickland fought a non-fucking UFC caliber fighter to get his title shot. No matter which way you frame it, it doesn't matter. It's an undeserved title shot. You can put whatever qualifiers you want on it. The UFC decided they had to have Adesanya headline that event, and therefore they had to give it to Sean Strickland because he's the only one willing to take it. So... like how Islam got one off Bobby Green. Yeah, after a long win streak, and there was no other deserving contenders in the division. And also he accepted fights with top-ranked guys that pulled out. So, either way, I'm not saying I'm not okay with Sean getting it, but I'm just saying stop acting all morally superior about earned title shots. At the end of the day, I want the most deserving contenders to get title shots every single time out. That's my take on it. You picked a boost. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean, okay, I picked a boost. So my predictions dictate what title shots and what aren't title shots. Imagine if Whitaker was co-main for Izzy when they both lost. Oh, like they had Adesanya versus Strickland and what's his name versus Dricus. Whitaker versus Dricus. I feel like your video will age so well. I think it will as well. Why don't you cover more PFL then? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What do you mean? I don't know what you're getting at there. I don't even know what you're responding to. Pussy. Damn, I can't believe Dricus was so embarrassed. Dricus was so embarrassed for Strickland. Strickland was an embarrassment at the press conference, boys. You see this Bellator PFL thing going on? Yeah, I was going to make a video, but then a bunch of shit happened, and I was like, fuck it. Looks like I'm not making it. When Sean loses, I bet he kisses Dricus' coach. Yeah, Sean will be all right going back to obscurity. He can go back to main event and Apex cards. So. Should put a pride flag up for Saturday night. If I had one, I'd grab one. That'd be funny as hell. Strickland owned the crowd. I don't know what you were watching. Own the crowd and embarrassing himself doesn't mean anything. He literally... Dude, Dricus had him on a leash. Dricus dog walked him with 30 seconds of trash talk from a month and a half ago. That's the most embarrassing thing you could ever have. I don't care what the crowd thinks. All Sean fans need to get a grip. They're going to defend their boy no matter what. It's just a sad, sad reality. They can't see reality. If he was so non-UFC level, why'd you pick him? Because I vastly underestimated Sean Strickland, and I was right in my pick. Look what happened in the first round. I just didn't realize that Boost had such bad cardio. Sean should talk about Rusaboyev's coach sometime. Yeah, he probably wants to go train with him. Thank you for the $2. Sean wanted to make amends with DDP. No, he didn't want to make amends. He was scared of DDP. He was scared of him. If that was any... Sean's literally known for talking shit. And he went out there and shut his fucking mouth and did what he was told. Be on your best behavior, you pussy bitch. I mean, if you can't see that, I can't help you. I mean, that's facts. That's not even opinion. That's facts. And, yeah. I was so hyped for Romero versus Santos, and I realized it's not 2016 anymore. Yeah, that is sucked. That does suck. But thank you, Steven Seagal, for the $2. Sean probably watches Rusaboyev's coach celebrating and asks Eric Nixick to do the same. I think. I would think. Joey, tell us how you really feel about Strickland. I mean, that's it. He's just a massive hypocrite and a pussy. I find that shit embarrassing. No, when he talks shit, and then cries about it later, he's a hypocrite. And then when somebody literally bitches him so badly he shuts his mouth, you have to point it out. No matter what, he's an asshole. But he only picks on people he can punch down on. So I hope DDP wins so we can get DDP Izzy. I think we will. Sean offered to take DDP to the public restroom. Joe, I didn't think you cared this much about Strickland. I don't. I'm just pointing out the obvious because it's not, no one else is pointing it out, so I have to be the one to point it out. I mean, it's so obvious. Dricus knocks Sean stiff, throws his ass backwards, an unconscious corpse, and then comes out in the post-fight interview. Oh my God, that shit would be funny as hell. Imagine Dricus brutally KOs Strickland, starts tongue kissing his coach, and then on top of that, comes out in the post-fight interview. He said, please don't talk shit or I'll stab you. Context, brother. Yeah, he tried to frame it as he threatened Dricus to stop talking about him. But he apologized to Dricus. He said, I'm sorry, Dricus. If there's anything that I said that offended you, I will stop saying it. But please don't bring up that stuff again or I'll stab you. Context matters. None of us want to see Sean Austrian O'Malley as champ, but here we are. It doesn't matter. So, guys, do me a favor. Like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. I'm trying to think how long I'm probably going to go 2 hours tonight. Real men have the capacity to apologize. Well, Strickland's only apologizing because Dricus has him by the balls. He's not apologizing because he feels bad. He's apologizing because he's begging for mercy, and that's pussy shit if I've ever seen it. He's not apologizing. Real men have the capacity to apologize. There's nothing wrong with apologizing for being wrong. He's apologizing for mercy. He's not actually sorry. He wants mercy. He's like, sorry I called you and your coach gay. I'm so sorry, but please don't talk bad about me. I don't want to cry at the press conference. I don't want to cry again at the press conference. That's it. I want to pick Dricus. I think Sean will be defensively responsible in the feet. We'll see. I fuck with Strickland. I'm rooting for Strickland, but DDP bitched him, not going to lie. That's an opinion. That's not an opinion. That's fact. That is fact. He apologized to get Dricus to not talk about him anymore. That is a fact. So, if you believe the deserving contender for a title shot every single time, do you think Izzy deserves another title shot without fighting a contender? Well, is he deserving? Is Izzy deserving? Then if so, yes. If not, then no. You answer your own question. Joe, you hate it when Colby talked about Leon's dad, but you're okay with DDP talking about Sean's dad. DDP never talked about Sean's dad. Well, I guess, okay. DDP brought up Sean's dad, right? Didn't make fun of the fact that his dad was dead. Never did that. Never said his dad was a piece of shit. But also, even if he did do it, it doesn't matter. When you go around bullying people, someone's going to match that energy. Someone's going to stand up to the bully, and I'm glad Dricus did. So, it's just not the same thing. That's like me picking on a 6-year-old versus picking on someone who's 28 years old, full-grown man. It's one or the other. It's not the same shit. I mean, it's just totally different. It's comparing apples to oranges. Remember when you said UFC should cut Brendan Allen? They still should. Brendan Allen's such a little pussy, man. I can't wait till Brendan Allen gets cut. He's an absolute pussy. Absolute pussy. I live 2.5 hours from Miami. Want me to slap Colby? You should show me one in the parking lot. No. I'm going to beat you like your dad or fuck your dad. There's a big difference, yeah. But either way, I don't even care. I don't care if Dricus Du Plessis said, hey, Strickland, Your dad was a piece of shit. Fuck him. At the end of the day, I don't think it's right, but I don't care. I'm not going to cry crocodile tears for someone. I'm not saying I want Dricus to do it, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, when you're a bully and you go around picking on someone, eventually someone's going to match the energy. That's all I'm saying. Sean said DDP was gay or something, and DDP bitched him, and Sean apologized, and I know. Had him apologizing privately in the DMs. What I didn't like is Sean tried to frame it as something different. Sean tried to frame it as I got him to stop talking about me by threatening him. So that's the worst part. That is the worst part, boys. We'll say if you guys have crossed the line and DDP crossed the line. Fair enough. Ian Gary goes after Neil Magny for saying he abuses his kids. It's fine, but DDP mocking Strickland getting abused as a child is okay. Mocked. Ian Gary just used Neil Magny's words against him. Ian Gary didn't say, I believe that Neil Magny's a child abuser, and I've seen Neil Magny abuse his children. That's a big difference. That's a big fucking difference, bro. Joey the GOAT is still going. I bet you could go all night. I can always go all night. Ask your mother. Ask your mother. Oh, I just seen somebody say Strickland is being picked by Chael P. Sonnen. So. Ian Gary said you never lay hands on a child, labeling them as an abuser. So let me get this straight. You have a problem with someone saying you never lay hands on a child. Okay. If that's the hill you want to die on. Oh, God forbid Ian Gary saying you never lay your hands on a child. Oh, my God. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. How could he dare say that? Oh, my God. Let me clutch my pearls. I don't get this Neil Magny defending shit. Like he dead ass said bar for bar he's accustomed to beating his child. Yeah, I don't get it either. Joe, would you do a video exclusively on Chael? Dude, it's impossible because Chael just talks in circles. So like to put in any clips, it's like impossible because all he does is talk in circles. Why would he say that unless he's insinuating Neil Magny was abusing his child? Neil Magny says he abuses his child. That's what he said. That's his words, not mine. So that I would connect the dots at that. You know, I would connect the dots at that. Low key pathetic move from Strickland to ask the crowd to stop. He said, "Leave Dricus alone. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Leave him alone." Neil Magny will be gone from the organization. You guys won't care anymore. We get it. We get it. You don't like Ian Machado, Gary, but at the end of the day, he just used Neil Magny's words against him, you know? Like, at what point are you allowed to, you know, invoke children in trash talk and get away with it? Like, what if he said something else? What if he said something worse? So, look, you can sit there and try to dissect Neil Magny's words. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just saying he said he's accustomed to that. Somebody uses words against him, I'm not going to cry. He shouldn't have said it then. So, cry crocodile tears for Neil Magny. Then maybe he'll stop bragging about abusing 2-year-old children on the press conferences by mistake, you know. Rolled off the tongue, you know. Rolled off the tongue awfully well. What happened in the press conference? Literally nothing. Neil Magny's the undisputed GOAT. Anyone who disagrees is a casual. Stuff been getting crazy with guys in the UFC bringing up family. Might just be time that Dana pulls up the reins. Yeah, I want someone to say something at a press conference about Dana slapping his wife. Like, imagine Sean Strickland was talking shit to Dricus, and Dricus was like, Sean, on Saturday night, I'm going to treat you like Dana treats his wife in a club in Mexico on New Year's Eve. At 40, whatever age he is, 53. So, as a new father, I'm accustomed to giving out those beatings. That's what he said. Look, if you want to defend his words, if you enjoy 2-year-olds getting beatings from pro MMA fighters, I'm not going to argue with you. That teach their own. I'm not going to argue semantics with you, bro. Thoughts on Joe Pyfer beating Ngannou's punch record? It's horseshit, dude. It's not true. Not true at all. So, who do you think is the best commentator? Lauren Sanko. Will be robbery of the night this Saturday. I will say Brad Katona versus Garrett Armfield. Sean went last in the Pride era. Rampage would bitch him. That's true. That is true. Ian has some sort of Down syndrome. He's a big oaf. I don't dislike the guy. Okay. Yeah, Neil botched the metaphor exactly. Those judges will be worked. I spit bars, get cars. I live large. I'm in charge. Okay. What's the odds for Sean? I have no idea. I think somebody said he's a favorite. Laura Sanko versus Brock. Okay, stupid. Sanko pretty good. I'll never forget when she said Alexander Romanov looked like he had a world title boxing. Did she really say that? Respect, fam. Thank you. I appreciate all my supporters and even my haters too. You're only safe because I allow you to be safe. You're only safe because I allow you to be safe. I wonder what this... I'm trying to figure out what this guy had in his hand. What if he had oil? Joey only streams because I allow him to be stream. How many packets of Kool-Aid? I don't drink Kool-Aid. Appreciate your throat, Joey. I appreciate you exploiting my throat. Remember, I'll be live on Saturday. Saturday going to be a long day. Saturday's going to be a long fucking day. You know the best thing that's happened to me this week in terms of YouTube, and I'm so happy about this. I released my Francis Ngannou video 11 days ago, and I was a little annoyed when I finished it, realizing it was so long, because the longer it is, the less likely people are to click on it. And when I dropped it, it did okay. Didn't do great. It is still picking up views, and now it has almost 22,000 views, and so it's one of my top viewed videos on the channel. So I could not be happier about that. Like, genuinely, that's like a fucking masterpiece right there. That's a master. It's picked up so many fucking subscribers. It's still getting views. It's still picking up subscribers. It has almost 300,000 impressions, which I wish I had a better thumbnail. Maybe I'd have got more clicks on it. But yeah, I'm hyped about that, boys. That's a video I'm so happy did well. And a lot of people like that shit because a lot of people subscribed. I got so many fucking comments too. So that's some of my best work right there. I'm going to have to watch that back one day. It was a vid that had to be made. Yeah, I know. Dre, please don't make don't make fun of my hairline anymore. It makes me upset. If there's anything you don't want me to make fun of you anymore, let me know, and I'll make sure to stay away from it, Daddy. I'll let you know. But let's see how you behave. Let's see how you behave. Watch DDP Brunson. That fight was almost a toss-up. I know. I want to make an MMA channel, but I can't take the hate comments I'm going to get. Just do it, pussy. Who cares? Fuck those people. I mean, look how much shit I get. Look how much shit I get. You need to spread Colby propaganda. I don't know why you even like Colby, dude. How can you like him? How can you even like that motherfucker? Joe, I just put in insane parlay. I need Malat to win by KO, Chris Curtis by KO, Bueno Silva by finish, CMC over 91 rushing, Lamar over 285 passing / rushing, 15 to make it 1,312. We'll see. You're nearing 16K. That I am, bro. Yeah, we're at 15,641. My guy, as Dricus would say, my guy. So I can live with that. I can live with that, boys. So and we only big things ahead, man. A lot of shit to cover. And 20K by 300 is something I really want to achieve. 15K by the end of the year I wanted to achieve, and we got there like a couple days. What was it? 6 days after the end of the year, something like that. Yeah, the end of the year. Let me go back and watch my members video real quick. I put a video out for members. Members. Let's see how many subscribers I had on New Year's Eve. I put it up on stream. On New Year's Eve, I had 14,706. So not too shabby. Joe, why are you scared to make eye contact when you talk? I'm reading the chat. So I have to look up and look away from the chat. It's kind of annoying, dude, to be honest. There's an Elgato, it's called Elgato prompter, I think it's called. It's coming out, and it's like a teleprompter, but you can use it as an extra monitor. And I'm going to buy it when it's in stock. It's not in stock. And apparently you can put chat up there, and I'm going to try it to see how it works. So if it works, I'll be able to stare at the camera and read chats too. I don't know if it'll work though. It might be too small. Buddy said hair instead of hell. That shit was insane. I almost stopped after hearing 7-layer hair. Have you played God of War? Not in many, many years. I don't remember which one I played. Will you do a watch along for Ngannou Joshua? Hell yeah. Of course, for both of them, bro. You gonna be here? Are you gonna be here? I heard your MMA prediction record was 42% in 2023. That's wrong. That's wrong. I think I was like 63%. Just get a monitor long ways. Well, then I have to look over here. So how does that help me? How does that help me at all? So I went to layer of Harold Chandler got when Connor got back from the Black Forge in. Dude, did you see Dana said we'll announce Connor? Connor will fight later this year and we'll announce his opponent then. That's fucking funny. That's actually fucking funny. Someone did the math I saw in a video. What video was this? Tell me what to look up. That's not true, though. I have it tracked on Tapology. I'll tell you what my pick percentage was. I'll tell you what my pick percentage was. My picks. All time, I'm at 63%. 2023, I went 62.3%. What was this video? I want to check out this video. I want to see what you're talking about. Let me know. I think you just made it up, but just tell me. What fights are you looking most forward to this weekend? Besides the main event, Mavsar versus Allen Zabanger and Curtis versus Marc-Andre Barrios. I'll look for it. What was it called? Oil me up, oil me up. I will do. Joey's pick rate was 23%. Yeah. I started off hot last year and then I fumbled. I fumbled. It hurt. It hurt quite badly. Dude, Chandler is literally so embarrassing. Like, if he was my dad, I wouldn't tell anyone. Dude's literally saying, I'm waiting for Dana to announce it to make it more official. He knows nothing. I know, dude. He's solely basing it off a 20-second Conor McGregor Twitter video when Conor's a known troll. Yeah, I fumbled like Francis. I fumbled the bag like Francis. Like Francis. Yeah, I started off last year hot. A lot of early predictions that I changed ended up fucking up. And it pissed me off. When Bisping went live with Volk, I told Volk to ask his opponent if he's going to eat his cornbread, and Volk laughed. And at that time, my comment was the only funny one. The more insecure Chandler acts, the more hesitant they get to make it official. I still don't think Chandler's getting that fight. I still don't think he's getting that fight. What's the best other Conor that UFC could give Chandler? Best for who? Best for me or best for Chandler? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really, truly don't fucking know. There is no good fights for Chandler. Chandler really going to be fighting Apex Gamrot next while Conor fights Tony Ferguson? If Conor fights someone else, Chandler will be on suicide watch. What do you guys honestly think Chandler will say if Conor flat out moves on and they announce some other fight? What do you guys think Chandler is going to say? I'm curious. Yeah, give him Fazeev. Chandler will sue the company. Chandler going back to Bellator. If they book Conor versus someone else, and they give Chandler, they offer Chandler Fazeev, he'll say, "I'll wait for Conor after." Yeah, he'll wait to see what happens, then fight Conor. He's heading straight to the orphanage. Okay. Chandler would say it's fake. Do you guys remember me making a video like summer of last year, and Chandler was saying, I'm confident. I am confident I'm fighting him before the end of the year. I asked Siri, and here's how many days left. I think he'll just go in his garage, leave it closed, start up his gas vehicle, and listen to Creed. Joe, what would you do if you knew your shared ideas or opinions with large channel was used as their own? What if their info you had was being leaked instead of theirs? What would you do, Joey, if you knew your shared ideas or opinions with large channels was used as your own? What do you mean? You're going to have to rephrase that. Does anybody know what that means? If you knew your shared ideas or opinions with large channels was used as their own, what if the info you had was being leaked instead of theirs? What if the info you had was being leaked instead of theirs? What info are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. You're going to have to be more elaborate. I mean, that's a very weird question. Boxers screw up their careers waiting for Floyd or Canelo. Fair enough. I hope Conor Chandler never happens and we get to see Chandler Gamrot. I want Chandler versus Fazeev. Or Chandler versus Benoit Saint Denis. DP is fire. I remember him saying, "I'm confident before the end of the year I'll be fighting Conor McGregor. See you at the top." I'm still baffled by what this guy was trying to say. Does anyone know what he was trying to say? Dude, this type of guy to receive a Mickey Mouse bout agreement to say, "I'm Mr. Mac will fight Iron Michael at some point." It seems like Chandler's life is not going to change. Dude, the way he's riding Conor is some of the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen in my life. The Pennington versus Silva fight doesn't feel like it should be for a title. I know. It's such a garbage fight. I mean, so I don't know. I have no idea. Thoughts on my profile pic? I think it looks pretty cool. I think is this supposed to be me? I can't tell. It's very small. Pause. I was saying, what would you do if someone with a bigger channel was stealing your ideas? It is what it is, dude. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do, my friend. I just speak my mind. If people steal my ideas, they steal my ideas. I'll do it. I'll do what I want. And I'll say what I feel. And if other people get to it first, what am I going to do? Cry about it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Conor's muscles look so juicy, Courtney. Yeah. Shout out to his photographer. Chandler's literally recording YouTube videos shouting out Conor McGregor's photographer. Why is everyone not saying Chandler fumbled the bag? Dude sat out for 2 fucking years. I'm generally confused. Like, seriously, is a Silva Pennington fight for a title? What weight class? Bantamweight, bro. Bantamweight, bruh. Why? Is there a bigger channel you know for a fact is stealing my ideas? Chandler never had the bag. That's true. I think we'll find out if Chandler really fights Conor before he finds out himself. We will. Chandler will definitely find out on Twitter. Yes or no? Do you want Chandler to get the Conor fight? Yes, you want Chandler to get the fight. No, you don't want Chandler to get the fight. I think it'd just be hilarious at this point if he doesn't get it. I find it funny. Remember last week somebody was saying, haha, Joe, you were wrong. It's official. And I just laughed at him. No. Nobody wants him to get it. Damn, y'all petty. I generally do not know at all. I have not heard a single ounce of info on this week's co-main event. Even though I follow the sport heavily, I seriously thought it was a contender fight until today. I never wanted it. Home versus Tate for featherweight shot will be co-main 300. Ill. You saw they broke out the big guns when they ran up on Conor's boat to drug test him? Yeah. I'm about to start posting DMs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I see your message to him, but what are you talking about, bro? I'm trying to figure out. Let me man get it. He tickled balls for a long time. Fuck him. Hey, Joe, what should I do? I really want to smoke a cig, but my wife doesn't let me smoke in the house, and it's too cold to go in the garage. Then stop smoking, you pussy. Just give up smoking. I think we finally know who the faceless man giving Conor a blowjob on the yacht was. Yeah, we know. Have you ever seen Conor? If you've seen it, tag me in it, but I've never seen Conor lifting heavy weights online. I searched too. There's an advanced subterranean civilization in the South Pole that was started by, I don't know what that means, but all right. Conor Hooker fight is the fight to make. You're right, Joey. I'll change from now on. Yeah, you should just stop smoking, bro. You should just stop smoking. You know what would be good about Strickland losing? You know what's her name wants Strickland to win, and that's going to be enjoyable. Chandler did everything Conor's ever asked for. I don't think Conor wants to fight him. I think Conor's itching for that Tony Ferguson. I think itching for that Tony Ferguson, John. Be so freaking funny if Chandler doesn't get it because he was for sure. It's been 3 years now. The tough ratings were horrible. Barstool did content about her leaving Sean for DDP. Ew. Connor itching for a snooter. Imagine Ferguson sleeping Connor. Oh my god, that'd be the funniest thing ever. You know, if they booked Connor versus Tony, people would be okay with that. Would be okay with that. Hope all is well. Excited for 297. Let's get this man to 16K. We will. Stop saying John. I'll say what I want, pussy. I'll say what I want. If I want to throw out that John, I will. Connor versus T. Ferg seems a more competitive fight anyway. You're right. Strickland fans would literally disappear if he lost Saturday. The only reason they're because he hate Izzy and because he voices their childish hate towards women and gay dudes. Facts, Jerry. Facts, Jerry. Facts, facts, facts. Dude, if they book Connor versus Tony, I'll just laugh my fucking ass off just because Chandler. So. Juliana Pena would beat Connor. It's possible. Tony versus Maurice. What Maurice are you talking about? Tony doesn't even beat Clay. Oh my god, dude, I know. I know. Does Connor come back with the same charisma and energy? No. I don't believe so. Connor versus Michael Chandler, what about it? I can't believe it's already damn near 2 a.m. At least I gave you guys a 2-hour stream to make up for missing last night. I was balls deep in Daze's mom. So. Prior to the event, I predicted Sean would turn his trashing of Canada to here. I'm here to give the Canadian fans their freedom back. Yeah. Nice hairline, thank you. Wouldn't be shocked to do Jim Miller Connor just to get Jim gets a big win over Green. It wouldn't shock me if Connor doesn't fight till the winter. It wouldn't shock me if Connor doesn't fight till the winter. But here's what I need you to do, boys. I need you to do this. Look, I need you to fight back against the establishment, all right, as they say. Fight back against the mob mentality. The mob mentality. I posted a video on the press conference, right? And I got a lot of hateful comments. I need you guys to fight back for me. I need you guys to go watch the video. I need you guys to go like the video. I discussed the press conference and how Sean Strickland is mentally broken and that Dricus had him on a leash at the press conference, and it was one of the most embarrassing press conference performances I've ever seen in my life. So, we've gone 2 hours. I'll be live tomorrow night and Saturday night. I still got another hour to go. We'll go till 2. I'll go another 15 minutes. We'll go to 2. The people who hate the channel anyway already dipped out right now. So we'll go another 15 minutes or so. I don't mind. I don't mind. Ooh-wee. If you get into conversations with creators in private conversations, don't share too much unless they give you some shine. What are you talking about, Trayvon? Or Trevon? In private, if you get into conversations with creators in private, don't share too much unless they give you some shine. Who did I give an idea to in private conversation? I don't even know what private conversations I've had. What are you talking? Can you please explain yourself, dude? You're stumping me right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I also predicted that if he was winning against Izzy, he'd start talking shit for the last 10 seconds. So it looks like he fights like a madman. Yeah, that's all they do. They show the highlight of him marching towards the last 10 seconds. Wouldn't that have been hilarious if Izzy chinned him in the last 10 seconds? You know, Strickland fans would have had a complete meltdown. Complete meltdown. So, look, dude, if you're just spamming dumbass messages in the chat, just get timed out. We get it, dude. You don't like my hairline. I get it. DDP was on a leash this presser because of the old comments. Will not go into details. DDP definitely was on a leash in this presser because of the old comments. I will not go into details. Strickland was on a leash, dude. DDP said, we'll see how he behaves. We'll see how he behaves. Joe, you're built like a heavyweight Benoit Saint Denis. Make another Chandler video. Dude, I don't got time to make Chandler videos anymore. I got 2 videos to drop tomorrow, a stream to do tomorrow, a stream to do Saturday. My life has passed me by way too fast. Because of you boys. Because I got to speak the truth online. Against all odds. I'm still trying to figure out, does anyone know what this motherfucker's saying? Is somebody saying they stole my ideas, or is somebody telling you they're stealing my ideas? Like they're watching streams and stealing the ideas? My foot itches. Joey, I'm only kidding. I mean, built like a heavyweight Benoit Saint Denis isn't a bad thing. If O'Malley beats Vera, does he move to featherweight or hold up the division trying to box? I'm going to go hold up the division trying to box for a bit. You're despicable, to be honest. Okay. Oh, no. What's your Instagram so I can privately DM you and apologize? What's your Instagram so I can privately DM you and apologize and then maybe ask you to stop? Please stop. I'll do anything. Please stop. Call off the dogs. Port. Thank you for the $2 Australian. Strickland rules. He kick ass in press conference. Okay. Thanks for the $2 Australian. Shoulder strike at Cerrone was Connor's last win in 2020, and Trevin talks like he's on mushrooms. I know. I'm trying to decipher what he's trying to say. I'm saying DDP was on a leash from other people, not Strickland. I don't think so, dude. He was holding back because he felt bad for Strickland. Chance of Leon versus Khabib. I'm going to be honest. The chances of Leon versus Khabib, 0. You got a check mark next to your name. Doesn't that mean you have a channel? Or no? Is Gaethje a modern day Cerrone? No. He's better than Cerrone. Ever was. He took out the trash with Cerrone. O'Malley can't box. Dude will get starched. Dude, O'Malley's going to try to box. He's going to try to box, but it ain't going to work out for him. Yeah, dude's on mushrooms for sure. O'Malley just got his work on his trash talk. All his onslaughts are about opponent's height. Dude, he just has to keep winning. He doesn't have to even... He doesn't even have to talk trash. So... That fan only rushed the stream because I allowed him to? Yeah, me too. I want to puke on O'Malley? Okay, that's a little bit extreme. O'Malley just... Okay, read that. DDP didn't want Sean to self-sabotage the fight. That's true. I'm a hero's dose, and I'm learning through these big content creators not named Joey. Get their best ideas from us. I don't know what that last word means. Who's getting their ideas from who, dude? Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of content creators kind of crowdsource their ideas. They're chatting it up. They're seeing what's producing on the comments and whatnot, and that's how they come up with ideas. But yeah, maybe I'll get a teardrop tattoo and get some gold teeth and a black bandana. Yeah, I'm baffled. Bothers me when Strickland says he doesn't care what people think of him. Now he spends 24 hours a day voicing his strong opinions on Twitter. Doesn't care what people think. Yeah. Can you wear a base T-shirt on fight night? No, I'll pass on that. What's up, Joey? Curious on what your thoughts on 299. New to your channel, so I wouldn't know. Thank you. I hope you're subscribed to the channel when you say new to the channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure to go subscribe. But 299 is a really incredible fight card. I'm not a big fan of the main event just because it's an undeserved title shot. I'm not a fan of undeserved title shots. And other than that, it's a really deep card for hardcore fans. And I'm looking forward to it. The prelims are stacked. That's a fight card you got to watch every single fight. So I love 299. I have a video on 299, but it's a little fucked up because I thought Ian Gary, Jeff Neal was on it as well. But it's on the channel if you want to go search it up. But yeah, I love 299. It's incredible. It's absolutely positively incredible. What's the actual card look like? The main card bout order. They might change it though. UFC may change it though. Hermanson versus Pfeiffer. Ew. All right, we got Volkanovski versus Ilya Topuria. Jeff Neal versus Ian Machado Gary. Merab Dvalishvili versus Henry Cejudo. Oh, they don't even have it. They don't even have it broken up. Yeah, so they don't even have it broken up yet on UFC. Did you say DDP replied to one of your posts? No, I did not say that. Casual Joey, it's a good card. When did I say it wasn't a good card? How is Hermanson still main event? Check Marcel Dorp. Yeah, but he just gets it off of ESPN, I'm pretty sure. So it'd probably change 18 times between now and then. I mean, they change it the week of the fight, and it pisses me off because then my prediction videos are disorganized. Costa Whitaker's also on that card if Costa doesn't pull out. Yeah, it's not even on the UFC's website yet. So that goes to tell you that. It's not even on the UFC's website yet. Yeah, but Hermanson Joe Pfeiffer on the main event of the Apex card is just dog shit in my opinion. Complete and utter dog shit. If Conor Chandler fight has never been mentioned, who would Chandler have fought instead? Who knows? Who knows? He could have fought anyone, basically. And he could have got one win in a title shot. He could have got one win in a title shot. But listen, boys, you got 2 hours. You got multiple videos coming tomorrow. I need you to go watch my press conference reaction. Comment on my press conference reaction. Like my press conference reaction. Give it the full work. All right. I got a lot of hate on that video. I need some positive reinforcement. All right. I gave you guys a 2.5 hour stream. We made it till 2 a.m. I did it for you boys. So that's the least you can do. There's the link in the chat. Go to the video, like it, comment on it, something. It doesn't even matter what you comment. Boost it in the algorithm. Don't let the mob mentality bully me, all right? Respect the grind. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow night as well. Thank you for joining me on the weekly live chat that turned into a Thursday, Friday live chat. Goodbye, good night, and the best time to plant a tree, best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right fucking now. Goodbye, good night. I hope everyone gets a good night of sleep. I hope everyone has a good Friday, and I will see you boys tomorrow night.